Tijuana, Mexico, AP, Jose Luis Millan found a new crop of star employees at an upscale Tijuana car wash, where customers crossed the border from the U.S. to pay up to $950 to have their prized possessions steamed and scrubbed for hours. They're never late, always hustle and come in on days off to learn new skills, traits that he says make them a model for their Mexican counterparts. They are among several thousand Haitians who came to Mexico's northwest corner hoping to cross the border before the U.S. abruptly closed its doors last year. The Mexican government has welcomed them with visas that help them fill the need for labor in Tijuana's growing economy. In a country whose population is 1% black, Tijuana's Haitians stand out. They share tight living quarters, sending much of their meager wages to support family in Haiti. Haitians earn far less than they would in the United States, but enough to forsake the risk of getting deported by heading north. Two new Haitian restaurants downtown serve dishes with mangoes and mashed plantains. Dozens of Haitian children attend public schools. Factories that export to the U.S. recruit Haitians, who can also be found waiting tables and worshiping at congregations that added services in Creole. It's the Mexican dream for many of them, a sense that they belong, Millan said. Mexico has given them opportunity. Mexico has opened up and let them achieve their dreams. Millan, who lived in the Los Angeles area for 2 decades until he was forced to leave last year for employing dozens of people illegally at his party planning company, sees parallels to Mexicans in the U.S. Their teamwork sets an example. Some customers ask for them. Haitians, he says, fight hard, fight strong, and they don't stop. The Haitians took an accidental route from their impoverished Caribbean homeland to Tijuana, a city of about 2 million that borders San Diego and also has large pockets of Chinese and Korean immigrants. Brazil and its neighbors took in the Haitians after that country's 2010 earthquake. As construction jobs for the 2016 Summer Olympics ended and Brazil descended into political turmoil, they crossed 10 countries by plane, boat, bus and on foot to San Diego, where U.S. authorities let them in on humanitarian grounds. Then President Barack Obama shifted course in September and started deporting Haitian arrivals. Many decided to call Mexico home. After struggling as a schoolteacher in Haiti, Abelson Etienne moved to Brazil in 2014 to work at a factory that made cable for lighting products. He arrived in Tijuana in December after a harrowing journey with his wife who, despite the U.S. policy shift, was allowed in on humanitarian grounds, presumably because she was 7 months pregnant. Etienne, a 27-year-old who studied chemistry in college in Haiti, settled into a routine of 6-day weeks and 3 double shifts, earning him 1,900 pesos, a little over $100, mostly for his wife in New York City and the infant son he hasn't seen. On Sundays, he sleeps until the afternoon and goes to church. There's so much work in Tijuana, he said while a pot of fish stew with mangoes and tomatoes simmered on an electric burner in the 2-room apartment that he rents with 3 other Haitians. I've been treated very well in Mexico. Like its neighbor to the north and many other places in Latin America, Mexico has a complicated history with race. Mexico's elites tend to be white-skinned, and black people are sometimes casually demeaned, even in everyday phrases such as trabaja como un negro, meaning to work like a black or work hard. The Mexican government is giving Haitians 1-year, renewable visas that allow them to work but not bring family. Rodolfo Figueroa, the region's top immigration official, says Mexico is practicing what it asks of the U.S. and other countries. We believe that there's a humanitarian case to be made for these people to find better lives in Mexico, said Figueroa, the National Migration Institute's delegate in Baja California state, which includes Tijuana. Our policy is to have the Haitian population do what they need to do to have status in Mexico. The new arrivals, currently numbering around 3,000, are manageable in a country of 122 million. Central Americans, who come illegally in much larger numbers, are typically deported, although Mexico is granting asylum more often.